Howdy, folks. S.J. Porter here at the bar in Little Face Brewing. Doing a video with my phone, kind of impromptu. First video of the new year. It's not a homebrew video. It is a beer video, though. I want to do a review on a very expensive beer. I didn't realize it was this expensive. From Troegs. This is Dear Peter. This is a 12 ounce, 12.7 fluid ounce, 13 bucks. So this one kind of snuck up on us when we were there last. I just grabbed it to fill out a 6-pack, and I knew Mare didn't really want any of this because she's not a fan of wild ales. So I grabbed it, and then the bill later I looked at it, I was like, man, that was an expensive 6-pack. And then I found out this was actually a $13 beer alone. So what is this? This is a 7.6%. Its color is amber. This is French, Hungarian, and Italian oak. The addition of this is nectarine. And this is a sour fermentation, lacto, PDO, and Brett. So this is part of their sour program out at Troegs, which I'm kind of excited to dive into this. So here's a story on this. We heard about the nectarine. We heard about the nectarines that were bruised in a hailstorm. Well, won't work at a roadside stand. Will be aces for brewing. We're picturing a bracing sour with a sweet, overripe nose. Brett for funk, lacto for pucker, and a spell on oak to bring it all home. Those nectarines, ? Will take them all. Dear Peter, Pennsylvania wild fruit ale, fermented with nectarines from Troegs Brewing Company. Okay. So let me turn this down a little bit more. I got the football game on in the background. It is the Bengals against Kansas City. This is a game, 21-14. A lot of scoring. So this is the 12.7 Belgium-style bottle. There we go. That's corked. Oh, here we go. She's going to let loose. Oh, it has a cherry nose to it on the cork. So cool. All right, tulip glass. We do want it to be carbonated. So don't believe this whole thing will fit in here. Although it might. And it does. All in the pool. So let me get rid of some of that carbonation against the bottle. Yeah, a little bit of ick made its way through, but well, that's kind of to be expected. Head went away right away for the most part with a semi-aggressive pour. It's got a reddish orange color to it, almost blood orange in a way. It's probably from the nectarine. It's very, very pretty. Okay, I'm really digging that nose. I'm actually picking up the oak. And sweetness and a bit of a tartness. It's funny because the aroma that I'm getting is making my mouth water. So it's actually, it's working its way into my olfactory senses, and it's actually making my mouth water. So that sour tartness is going to be there. I can just tell off the aroma. I am getting nectarine and an actual oak in the nose. Almost a candy night. Almost candy-ish. Got this beer when we met up with our friends Josh and Yvette over at Troegs. We had a good time out there. If you're ever in South Central Pennsylvania, Hershey area, if you go to Hershey Park, just down the street a little bit is Troegs Brewing Company. Go there. It is a fine establishment. They do it right. They definitely do. Troegs. All right, let's dive into this. Get that burp out of the way. Whew. Yep. That one gets in there. If you're not into wild fermentation or sours and you're watching my reaction, don't let that stop you from trying them. This is not my typical style beer, but I'm telling you right now, I'm digging this. Because what it's got going on is that overripe nectarine, the ripe, is right up front. Right up front. And then it slides into the oak. And the oak is I get the French. The French oak is more of a milder brown oak. That's not the right word, but it's such a slight to medium char on the wood. It has that hint of grapey. The lacto is there, giving that pucker, a little bit of pucker. And then the Brett is at the very end. That farmhouse funk at the very end of the beer. And it dries off almost like cranberry. It's like eating that the canned cranberry sauce or whatever. That's what it reminds me of on the end. So this beer really takes your mouth for a ride. Yep. Nectarine up front, right into the oak, right into the funk, and it layers real nice, dries off at the end. Okay, so question you guys are asking yourself right now, SJ, is that a $13 beer? Well, let me put it to you this way. $13 for a 12-ounce beer. No, I'm just going to be honest. That's nothing against the beer, but that is overpriced. I understand everything that goes into it. But I don't know that I would purposely go and buy this again. You know, I would not buy a 6-pack of these at $13 a piece. There's no way. I would probably get another one again to share with somebody that is digging, the sours and stuff. So, for me personally, I'm digging the beer. I like it. I love the flavor profile. I love what it does. Kind of takes your mouth for a ride. That's cool. But it is a bit overpriced. But well done. Well done, Troegs. Dear Peter. I would suggest trying it. Give it a whirl. See what you like. See what you think about it. If you're a sour person, I'd like to know if you're a sour person and you've had this beer, leave a comment below so that I have an idea what you think of it. To me, this is a $4 or $5 beer. It's not a $13 beer. So there you have it. I don't really throw a number on this because I don't know, but that's the first beer review of 2022 from SJ Pour. Enjoy, folks. Cheers.